Hey, hey, my friends. Welcome to the first day of the Falloween hop for 2025. For those of you that are new to my channel, that little orange terror that was on the desk just now is the reason for calling my channel the Ginger Cat Lady. That was Harley. I'm Pam. Welcome to the first day. I have a project that I'm going to start this morning. I don't know why I'm nervous. I do this every day all night long, and for some reason I'm really nervous right now. um so I'm going to start a project, and then I will also be ending the kickoff. I will be ending today's hop at 11 p.m. Eastern time, and I will finish this up. Also, please make sure that you come back to that one, because at the same time, I will be announcing, or not announcing, but showing you the journal that I have to give away once I reach 1,000 subscribers. Right now, I am at 867, so hopefully that will be happening sometime in the next 2 weeks. Keep your fingers crossed. But if you subscribe and hit that like button, or not the like button, subscribe and hit it. Oh, Miss Hammer, glorious. Welcome. Yes. Well, that was not a successful start. What a bummer. All right, well, hopefully there's still people here. Yay, because it shows 0, but I see people commenting. So I have no idea what happened there. That was really weird. Is it all coming through okay now? All right, well, not that I was nervous at first, and now that happens, and now I'm even more nervous. So, hello. Welcome, Tammy. Welcome, Ellen. Welcome, Beth. Welcome, Ray. Welcome, Cheryl. Welcome, Di. Um, Welcome, Hope. Welcome, Jenny. Let's see, who have I missed? Anna Marit. Welcome. Welcome, Hope. Welcome, Michelle. I don't know what's going on. Like, I could open all of the other internet stuff, but for some reason, YouTube was not working. So let's keep our fingers crossed that it still does what it's supposed to be doing. So, like, I couldn't even get it on my phone to work. It was weird. So, thank you for those of you that hung through it. Good morning, Frida. Hello, Stacy May. Thank you for those of you that hung through it. I really appreciate it. Good morning, Candy. Good morning, Found Treasures by Jean. Good morning, Miss Frida. I was watching your video earlier, left that video, came here, and all of a sudden my internet was broken. So maybe it's your fault. Good morning, Candy. Good morning, Sarcy. Thank you, Jenny, for your message about me having technical difficulties and asking people to be patient. I really appreciate that, honey. All right, so welcome to everybody. Instead of me sitting here continuing, hey, Dana, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the message too. Oh, yes. Sorry. I will do that right now. Adding as a mod. All right, Miss Dana, you should be a mod now. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you to everybody that is here. Becca, I just made you a mod as well, so both of you are mods now. All right, whew. It was not a good way to start, but happy that it's working. Good morning, Gaz. Thank you for being here. All right, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. So I'm going to start the morning off with some paper that was created by the wonderful Pam at Silver and Sparkles. She is up there under Silver and Sparkles. This is, oh my gosh, Pam, I have forgotten the name of the kit. I did link it in the description box. Good morning, Amy. So if you are interested in this kit, You can find it in the description box. Good morning, Elizabeth. Um, there's also a bunch of papers that I'm going to be using that are not from the kit. So any of the papers that you see like this, these are, I'll tell you who they're from. This one's from Debbie Epps. I also have some from the wonderful Jay over at, or Jacqueline over at Lovely's Crafting Lodge. So I will let you know what's going on. So thank you, Miss Michelle. Appreciate it, ma'am. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I did do a little planning so as not to torture you all, because if you've been here at all on my channel, you know that I like to torture people. Only because, excuse me, I am an overthinker. Yes, I'm an overthinker. Is my mic acting up? I hope not. I don't have the option to change it on this one like I do with the other ones. Pam, I don't know if you did it or not, but can you post the name of your kit for me? But it is down in the and actually, Pam, I'm going to make you a mod for now so that you can post your kit, and you can also add the link in here if you would like. That would be fantastical. That is mod. All right, Pam, you're a mod now still. All right, so if you don't already know me, my name is Pam. I am the Ginger Cat Lady. I call myself the Ginger Cat Lady because I have an absolute love for ginger cats. If you were here at the very beginning, you would have seen the little orange terror running through here, because that's what he does. He spends his time terrorizing me at the craft table. So, all right, let's get started. I had already made this little flippy flappy journal. If you're interested in how I created this, I can do a video for it and upload it later, but it was too much to try and do for this here. So good morning, whole bucket. All right, so I'm just going to start by covering this part here with our wonderful tree paper. So I've moved over here off to the side just for a second. Excuse me. So that I can trim the paper. Okay, so Pam has posted there. The kit is the all the fall leaves, and there is the link right there. Thank you. I know there's just wait till you see all the papers in here. It's awesome. Really awesome. So I'm going to cut these two little flappy things off right here. This is from opening everything. The base of this book or journal is all envelopes, different sized envelopes that have been opened, and some of them stay with pockets, some of them do not. Okay. So if you were new to my channel, I do upload videos. Have not done it in a while, and I need to get back to that. But I also go live every single day from 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be, if you're back east, that would be 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I am on all night long because I am a night owl. Oh man, I just forgot how this is going. It goes this way. This way. Okay. I am on all night long. I go from 6 p.m. or 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time until 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am a night owl. I am also very ADHD. I function much better when I have people serving as a body double for me. So, the reason I got started in that weird time slot was because I would watch Mama Juju, who also has some time slots today in our hop. Um, I would watch her, and she would end at 10 o'clock my time, and I was like, oh man, now what I do? I'm not quite sure what to do now. I mean, I do have things to do, but it's kind of boring sitting here crafting by yourself. So one day I decided, you know what, I'm going to try going live. So I did that, and I did it for a couple hours, and I thought, oh, that was kind of fun. And then a couple days later, I tried again, and it was a lot of fun. And I actually ended up being on and for a while, and the next thing I know, I looked up and I'm like, oh my gosh, the sun is coming up and I am still awake. And then it just kind of became a thing, and I love, love, love the community that has been built as a result of it. Yes, Di, and then I got addicted. um Hello, Lana. I love the community that has been created as a result of me starting this. I don't call it my community. I don't, when you're here at night with me, I don't call it my channel. I call it our channel. Because the friends that I have created have also, not the friends I've created, the friends that I have met are also part of what's happening and part of the part of why my channel is the way it is. Without them, it wouldn't have been the same. They are the ones that are I'm trying to figure out where I folded this, because I folded it in a different spot than they did. They're the ones that help to make this work. They're the ones that support each other and support me and show extreme kindness to anybody that comes in. If you are new to my channel, when you come into my live at night, the greetings are always there. The welcomes are always there. It's just a really fun place to be. So yes, Cheryl, we are a family, and I love it. I absolutely love it. If you come in the middle of the night, or if you wake up in the middle of the night and find that you were not able to fall asleep, come over and hang out, because we have a lot. Die. All right, y'all. Do you see where Dana just posted Scrappy Girl Danny Yates, and she has the two leaves, and it says friends and two leaves? Write that down. 2 leaves, friends, 2 leaves, because every live that you go to today and tomorrow will have they will, either she or Dana will post something like that. On Sunday, when it's over, you can message Dana. And Dana, if you can put the email address in there that you would like them to send it to, you can message Dana and tell Dana what each of them were, and you will be entered to win a prize. So you want to make sure in the lives that you pay attention to that. Okay. I know, Frida, I was starting to tear up. Thank you, ma'am. Dana saved me by popping that friends thing in there and reminding me about it. So yeah. Okay, and there she just put, it's art2hop@gmail.com. So you can do that. So hey, not your mom, welcome. Alrighty, so yeah, if you find yourself wide awake in the middle of the night, come hang out, because it's a hoot. You never know. You really seriously never know what the conversation is going to be. Never. There's all kinds of things that get talked about, and it's a whole lot of done. Whole lot of fun. Oh, okay. Dana just said she did it backwards. It's hop2art at gmail.com. So that second one is the one that you want to use. Hop2art at gmail.com. All right. So, and the other thing that I really super love about the community of friends that come to my channel at night is we are very international. Uh, I have a lot of people from back east that are night owls that either night owls or insomniacs that can't fall asleep. There's some people from here on the West Coast, some from the Midwest, but I have several from Canada that show up. I have we have people from Germany, from South Africa, Norway, Sweden, Finland, um, several Aussies. My Aussie population is growing and growing, which I absolutely love. My if you know me, you know that my grandbabies um are born in Australia and live in Australia with my bonus daughter and her husband. So Australia is already near and dear to me. Um, One of the people that I like to call a dear friend, Di from Messy Palette, is also, if you know her, you know that she's also from Australia. So, and along the way, I've managed to meet a whole lot of other ones. So it's absolutely fantastic. I love it. This brown and blue paper that I'm cutting right now is from Debbie Epps. She makes a whole bunch of really, really cool papers. If one of my mods can drop Debbie's channel, that would be fantastic. She has sales quite frequently here online that where she sells her wonderful papers. So and then I'll let you know when a paper that I'm using comes from Jay, because Jay also has some absolutely fantastic papers. So my goal right now for the next 35 minutes is to get the pages covered, or the flaps covered, and then we will go back and add the embellishments and stuff to it. Isn't that gorgeous paper, Pam? So Sarcy, who I call her Sarcy because we have two Brendas that are always hanging out with us. Sarcy's name is she goes by the Sarcastic Hoarder. Oh my gosh, I may have left words out of that, but I believe it's the Sarcastic Hoarder Brenda. I call her Sarcy because it's short for sarcastic. She likes to challenge Debbie Epps and come up with these really cool papers. And this just happens to be one of those that she challenged her with. And I am in love with this paper. It is so absolutely gorgeous. So absolutely gorgeous. Yes, Debbie does have very beautiful stuff, doesn't she, Tammy? It's fantastic. Sarcastic craft hoarder. Thank you, Candy. I just don't, it's bad, but I don't like remember it because I'm so used to just calling her Sarcy that I don't remember that part of it. All right, so there's the first flap done, and it looks like I'm gonna. Oh, and there's the orange terrorist Harley that just cruised by. Hello, Miss Lana. How are you doing, honey? I know you're getting to the point where you're probably getting very very melancholy because your sweet boy is going to be heading off to school pretty soon. All right. I'm going to refold that just a little bit because we had some pokey outies. We still have some pokey outies. Okay. I also don't speak proper English here, so English is my first language. I just don't choose to speak it the correct way. All right. What I like to tell people that come to my channel is We are a very sarcastic bunch. Very sarcastic. So please don't get offended when you're here because there is no offense meant. We mess with each other all the time. We're not only sarcastic, we also typically have the sense of humor of 12-year-old boys. So if you're offended by that, I'm sorry. We won't do it today, though. Everybody's trying to be on their best behavior, which is really, really weird, honestly. Really weird. This is not our norm. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is cover this with this paper. And this is also from Debbie. These are guitar chords, I believe. I don't know, it's just gorgeous paper. Yeah. Oh no, it's not Nightbot that'll knock the coffee over. It's Harley. I had to. So for those of you that are new, I love my coffee. My kitten loves my coffee. I had to start drinking in sippy cups because my kitten will drink my coffee. Like, yeah, it was horrible. Always drinking my coffee. Let's center it like that. Okay. Yes, Harley is my kitten. Yep. Harley is my kitten. That's the little orange terrorist that likes to hang out and drive me crazy by chewing. Yeah, that paper that I just trimmed and took a piece off of has a piece already missing from it. That was courtesy of Mr. Harley right there. Good morning, Lamont. Welcome, welcome. For this one, I'm going to go ahead and cover up the window. It's in a weird spot to actually be used, and it's not really not what I'm trying to go for right now on this one. We do have other envelopes with the windows that we may end up using. So yeah, my kitty does not need to drink coffee. It's not good for him. So I ended up having to switch and go into a sippy cup because just wasn't cool. Is Desiree going to be doing the hop? Because I just got a message that she'll be live in 30 minutes. Does anybody know, or is that just left over from the link that she had created but not using? Because I want to make sure I direct everybody to the correct place after this. No worries, Cheryl. I know that you had a busy weekend going on with work stuff there at home. Yeah, I know today it's a crazy weekend to be doing this. It's not just us that is a big event, but there's also World Craft Day is today. So there's a lot of people doing that. So that's Bitty Penny's off doing that right now. Okay, she must not have removed her stream. Okay, perfectly. Yeah, that's what I figured. But when it popped up, I'm like, okay, I want to make sure I send everybody to the right spot. So yeah, I do have Curiously Michelle. The very wonderful, sweet Curiously Michelle is up after me. And when it's time, we will stop and head over there. Her link is pinned up at the top of my page. I also wanted to let you know that in my, I don't want to hide. I think I'll do it so we put that one. That one's not showing, but we'll make this one over this edge show over here. Maybe I don't. I'm not going to be able to do that. All right, we'll overlap it this way then. I thought that was closer to the same color. It is not. All right. Well, it's going to have to work because that was the only one of this color that I had. So, I have put a link in my description for a document that you can go to that has all of the links for today and tomorrow. If you open that document up and just leave it open, if at any time you are unable to join the next live but want to come and or are able to do it later or can go to the next one, you can click on that document and or go to that document and be able to find out who's next and head on over to that next person. So feel free to open that up and have it hanging out there for you. Sorry if I'm not chatting much. It's hard to keep up. I'm not used to it moving this fast. Hello, Laura Jersey. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Anlar. I just want to say I really missed you guys last night. I was sitting here getting my stuff ready and watching Juju, and all of a sudden I was just like, my body just hurt, like, you know, like that hurt that you get when you don't really, when you feel like you're getting achy and coming down with something. And I had my hand resting on my arm resting on my leg, and I'm like, why does my leg feel so hot? And I went and took my temperature, and I had spiked 103 temp. I have no idea why. I feel fine. I sound boogery right now because I'm always like this in the early morning when I wake up. So I don't, my husband, because if you guys know me, if you've been around, you know that I don't people. I'm not a people-y person, at all. And so, like, I don't like to go out and people. And he's like, how are you coming down with something? You don't leave the house. You haven't gone anywhere. And I said, well, you could have brought it home to me. So I tried to blame it on him. I did go to the thrift store last week, though. I think it was last week. I don't remember what day it was now or when it was. Oh my goodness. So yeah. I did have yesterday. I could not go to sleep at my normal time. I tried and I could not. And, so I started trying to figure things out for this. And, next thing I know, it was time for, Dina and Becca to go live. And I couldn't go to sleep after that because I had my live after that. So I also do on Fridays. I not only go live every night, on Fridays at 6:00, I also go live with what I call live at the Ginger Cat Ladies Craft Table. And what that is I invite other crafters in our community to come and craft with me while I interview them, so to speak. Just asking them questions about, you know, how they got started and just some fun questions. It's always a lot of fun. It's always a lot of laughs. I had the wonderful Beth from Happy Place Crafting. Sorry, Beth. My brain just stopped working there for a second. On with me last night. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you, Tammy. Woo, woo. Tammy just became a new member to my channel. That was the other thing that I was going to say is I do have a membership. There's different levels. The two upper levels, I have lives that we do in addition to my normal lives. The last 2 lives, we did some challenges, and that was a lot of fun. I've never done challenges before as far as a prompt. So it was my first time doing prompts, and it was a lot of fun. Um, and then with our next one, we are going to do a chatty crafty day. So uh, we're just gonna get together and on Zoom, or not on Zoom, sorry, on YouTube, and craft and talk and have fun. So I'm really looking forward to that because I hang out with these ladies every night. Every night, the same people come back every single night, and hang out with me. And I've only been doing it since August. August, yeah. I just started in August, or I started doing the lives in August. Maybe the end of July. I know it wasn't the beginning of July because that's when I was in Florida, but yay, Hen's back. Welcome, Hen. Hen, when I was listing off the countries that we have that come to me, I also forgot about Gaz and Hen. Sorry, Gaz and Hen. They are from the UK. So yeah, my channel is a fairly new channel. I started my channel in February after I retired from 25 years of teaching. I retired on February 22nd, and I started streaming on February 23rd. I apologize for the quality of my early videos. They're not the best. Some of them are long, but none of them, hey Casey, welcome. None of them are as long as my lives. So I do have a live that was 17 hours long. I needed to get my craft room organized, and my lovely friends hung out and body doubled. I should not have done that until it dried. My lovely friends hung out and body doubled, and they watched and talked with me and chatted with each other and helped me to figure out, well, that crease is just going to have to be what it is. Helped me figure out some of the ways to store things or what to do with some of the things that I had. And by the end of it, I had an organized craft room that has now since been destroyed again. So yeah. We may have another one of those days where we're reorganizing. Okay. So several of my friends that are on here today, Hen will be live. Hen, are you live today or tomorrow, honey? Okay, let me make sure I'm opening this the correct way. Okay. So this goes this way. This paper is also from Debbie Epps. This is another challenge from the wonderful Sarcy. Okay, don't forget, Dana just popped it back in there. The double leaves, friends, double leaves. Make sure you write that down. Everybody you go to today will have something from either Dana or Becca. Glue. So watch for the double emoji and a word and the double emoji because you will want to record those. I just hope by the time I get done with my live that I remember what it is. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Thank you, Becca. I have Nightbot, and if you would like to share your channel, you're welcome to do that. Becca just did it. If you do !share, you can put your channel information in. My lovely friends love to go and watch other people love to go find other people to watch when they're not watching me, which is a good portion of their day. So you can go ahead and do that. Our friend Casey will also be doing a live. His is tomorrow. I think Hen's is tomorrow too, if I'm correct. You are welcome, Art Curious. Lisa's here. Lisa Jameson. She has 2 or 3, I think 3 spots today as well. So you will be able to watch her. Oh, yay, Di. So I was talking about my memberships. One of the things that you get with a membership to my channel is when you're in chats and stuff, you get access to some members only emojis that are created by the lovely Di. They all have my sweet little kitty Harley in them. Well, a cartoon version of Harley, but it's still Harley. That Di has created for us. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention too, on Wednesdays in the States, well, actually, no, it's Wednesday in both countries. But like early morning here in the States, it's 2:00 my time, so it would be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and Di and Jay from Lovely's Crafting Cottage are doing a collaboration with a kit that's created by Di. Di, if you want to drop your channel and the link to your Spirited kit, that would be fantastic as well. She has a wonderful kit that she has created that we're using for that. That's going to be a ton of fun. We've already started. And having a blast so far. And we're all using the same papers, just different ways to create the journals. So it'll give you a chance to see different ways that you can use the same papers. It's not always just limited to the way that the creator uses them or things like that. So and there's Dice Kofi right there. And if you're interested in becoming a member of the Ginger Cat Club, there is a link that Nightbot just popped up there so that you can click on it and go over and take a look at our memberships. Memberships get you a birthday card. They get you 2 lives a week at the 2 upper levels. At the upper levels, there's also some printables or digitals, whatever you want to call them, that are part of it, as well as at the upper level, there's a freebie that will be sent to you, or like a piece of ephemera or whatever that'll be sent to you. Of course, handmade, not something that is just cut out and then sent to you. It doesn't work that way. That would just be wrong. So there's some fun benefits. I'm also looking into, this is just something I'm kind of tossing around right now. I'm looking into maybe starting some classes. I know that there's a lot of beginners that are coming to my lives at night, so I might be starting some classes for beginning junk journalers. Maybe a craft along with me thing where I plan a journal out for us and then we work on creating that journal together. Doing something like that. I am also tossing around and looking into hosting a retreat that will probably be somewhere Texas, Nebraska, somewhere like that. But not this November, but the November after would be when I started that. So, yeah, lots of stuff in the plans. Um, I love this community, and I want to be able to do some things to give back to the wonderful people in the community. So that's why I've been looking at ways that I can do that. Because I wouldn't be me here on YouTube if it was not for wonderful people like Di, who whenever I was in her lives allowed my channel to be shared. Becca, whenever I was in her lives, um, in the chat, allowed my channel to be shared. Mama Juju would let me share as well. DJ at Heather and Yon would let me share as well. Pam at Silver and Sparkles, allowing me to be a part of her wonderful design team, and helping me to grow in that way. So I'm not me on YouTube just on my own. I'm me on YouTube because of the incredible community that is so supportive and so loving and so willing to share and help other people to grow. And that's, and this hop is an absolute example of this. Absolute example of it. I mean, Dana and Becca, the whole reason of doing it was to support people who are under 500 to get to 1,000. So that being said, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you are not already. Now it's important. This part's really important, and please don't forget this part. For not just for me, but for anybody that you sub to over the next 2 days. When you subscribe to somebody, do not just subscribe and then disappear, because YouTube takes them away. Yay, Laura Jersey. Woo, woo, woo. She became a member of my channel. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. That's awesome sauce. When you subscribe to somebody's channel, please make sure that you watch a video and like it. Comment on it. That way YouTube knows that, yes, they're subscribed to this and they really want to do it. Especially on a weekend like this where people are going to be getting a lot of subs because there's a lot of people that are new to their channels. YouTube's going to look at that and say, oh, they got a lot of subs really quick. That must not be right. They must be buying them, and then they take them away. So it's really important that when you sub to somebody's channel that you go and don't just like and comment on a video, but go and like, comment, and watch the entire video. Watch the entire video. Oh, Frida, did you upgrade yours? Yay! Frida's a craft table companion. That means she gets to hang with us at lives and make stuff with us at lives. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you, Miss Frida. Frida was already a member, and one of my dear friends, but she upgraded her, so that's fantastic. Yay! Thank you, Frida. Oh, was it Anna Marie that did it? Anna Marie, honey, you are so incredible. Anna Merritt, sorry. I keep Marit. Anna Marit. I keep saying her name the wrong way. Anna Marit is one of the most generous people. She is so supportive. She lives in Norway. She can't support us by being local, but she loves to show her support by buying things for you. She whenever there's something that we're talking about, that an item that, some product or something, she will usually go find it and post where she found it at. She's just a really incredible, sweet woman. So it's awesome. I really am truly blessed to have so many wonderful people hanging out with me, and I tell them that every day. Miss Karen McCoy, she's awake. I know this is early for you, Karen. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you, Becca. Yeah. Thank you for coming and hanging out, Karen. Karen is also on the hop. Oh, she's been here just in the balcony, drinking her coffee and trying to wake up. Oh, doing double duty. Gotcha. Yep. Oh, Bitty Penny and me, huh? Yep. I know. I'm sad that I'm on at the same time as Bitty Penny. I love Bitty Penny. But I appreciate the, oh my gosh. I appreciate the almost 50 of you that are hanging out with me today. That's incredible. Thank you so much. That just, wow. Wow. Die. So, like I said, we're just getting this journal covered for now. I think after my live ends, I'm going to finish up covering the parts that are just really simple parts like this. And yes, Cheryl, Bitty Penny is, oh, and Bitty Penny's another one that is very supportive and shares out people's channels. She's a big channel. She doesn't have to do stuff like that, but she's very supportive of the little people. So yeah. Oh, hey, who's passing out coffee? I need coffee. And if you don't know me, please add Bailey's to it because that's how I drink my coffee. Which is the other reason why it was not good for the cat to be drinking my coffee. And yes, it's early in the morning and there is Bailey's. This is actually left over from last night. So, all right. So for this next part, it's a pocket. So my plan is to, and for some reason it is all sticky. I got glue all over the place when I did this. My plan is to cover the pocket and then put something in here. I know, isn't that brown paper awesome? It's one of Debbie Epps' papers. It just, so Sarcy has been challenging her. Hey, Diana. Sarcy's been challenging her to create certain kinds of paper. Hey, Miss Juju. And this is one of them that she challenged her to make. She's looking for certain looks and textures, and Debbie has stepped up big time. Oh gosh. Okay, if Casey, are you? Oh no, you're streaming tomorrow. I was gonna say, if you go to Casey, just be prepared for lots of energy because Casey has 6 shots of espresso in his coffee. He's gonna be awake for the next 10 days. Hey Lynn, welcome. Casey will be awake for the next 10 days for sure. That's hilarious. Oh! Is Crafty Tina here? Is she here? Is she here? Are you here, Tina? Because if she is, there she is. Happy birthday late to you. Happy birthday late to you. Happy birthday late to you. Happy birthday, Tina. So, my Craft World Tina had a birthday not yesterday, but on the 2nd. And then if you see Lori Baca today, her birthday was yesterday. I did get a chance to wish her happy birthday. I saw her somewhere, but I did not get a chance to sing to her. So, and I apologize for torturing you with that. But Becca does it all the time. At least I don't torture my viewers by singing to the new people that come in. Not like Becca does. Okay. So while you guys are, or while the rest of us are hopping to other channels later, I'm going to finish covering this up so that when you guys get here, and Tina, my card is on the way. It's just a little slow. but it should be there in the next couple days. Thank you, Di. I appreciate that. Okay. We have about 3 minutes left. So I think in that time period, instead of starting covering that, I'm going to come back over here. And I'm going to put the embellishment for this. Now this was a full page paper. I cut this part off, and we're going to stick that in here. And actually, I was going to cut it, but I don't think I want to cut it. I think we'll cut the top, but I think we'll just tear right along this little tree right here. Oh, Laura, thank you. Girl, why you want to make me cry? I'm a sappy fool, okay? I'm a sappy fool. Crying, it does occur here. Because my friends want to say things to me that make me cry. Not mean things, but like nice things that make me want to cry. I do too, Pam. I love a torn edge. Yep, crying does pop out every now and then on like all of our channels. Di's calling me a Suki Lala. For those of you that don't know what a Suki Lala is a way of calling somebody a baby in Australia. Because Pam is mushy. She cries easy. I do cry easy. Hey, Ange. There's Miss Hen. Hen goes by crafting from the broom closet. I do cry at the drop of a hat. All right, you guys can stop making fun of me now. Thank you, Art Curious. All right, so I'm going to say bye and thank you to those of you that hung out with me this morning. I hugely appreciate it. Come back here at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. We'll finish this up. I will show you the giveaway that I have. You're not going to want to miss it because it is incredible. And we'll end out the day. Link is up there for Curiously Michelle. You're going to love her. She is the sweetest person ever. So head on over there. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Bye, my friends. Loves ya. Bye-bye.